All right. Welcome to Middletown, Indiana. We're at Shenandoah High School. A little cloudy right now. Weather report. It's about 60 degrees, cloudy. There's a chance of rain. It looks like it's a little cloudy in some directions and clear in others.
Yeah, if it rains, I don't know that I think it'll be short-lived.
Right. And then the wind has been pretty steady. It says 16 miles per hour, but it sure looks like it's a lot stronger than that.
Yeah, it's whipping around out there.
You're going to see probably our scoreboard go do some crazy things. And as you're seeing, because the wind's blowing our camera around, and you may see the camera actually do some crazy things as well. All right. As we're getting ready, first of all, your announcers tonight. I'm Joe Paxton, and Sherry Dowd is joining with me this evening. So
two fine-looking people right there.
Yes, they are. So do want to thank her for joining me, and so I'm not by myself this evening.
It's my pleasure. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
I've done 2 football games in my life. As far as commentary, this is my third.
All right.
Third time it's going to be a charm. I'm not sure how good I was.
Were they both? Where were they? Were they at?
Pendleton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yep.
All right. You see the camera moving around there. It's tipping over up there as well. Nobody's up there running it, so hopefully it doesn't fall all the way over. But we're on the Dents Automotive pregame show, and we're doing just the band right now.
You need this, Joe.
Not right. I will at some point, but not right now. You can have it. So a few players to watch tonight. Gabe Johnson for the Royals. He leads the Royals in tackles and has been one of our defensive leaders all season. And he's going to be a key player. Which one are you looking for?
Our roster.
Oh, is it not? I think it's all right there. Or no, that says Hagerstown. I thought it was. They gave us a roster that says Hagerstown. So
okay,
that's we don't have ours. All right. I don't have anything extra there.
Do you think they think that they're playing
I don't
Hagerstown?
know. I hope not.
They do. Hope they know the Royals are in town.
But so Gabe's a junior. He's a leader on our defense. He's got 69 tackles on the season and 1.5 sacks. And we're going to see a lot of run tonight. Shenandoah likes to run the ball, and now I think with the wind, you're going to see that even more with tonight's weather. And for the Raiders, Evan Freeze or Fries, I don't know which way to pronounce it.
I believe it's Freeze.
Freeze, and he leads them in rushing, 775 yards. He's a lot of their offense this year. So. Guy that we're going to have to stop. And he had some success. I saw a little bit of this Heritage Christian game. And Heritage Christian's pretty good. And he was able to get some yardage that night. All right. Let's talk. This is a big conference game. So the Royals are 2-0 in the conference. And you can see Shenandoah 0-1 with such a small 4-team conference.
Right.
Shenandoah still has actually a lot to play for tonight because they play us tonight, and that would make them 1-1 if they were able to win. And then next week they play Monroe Central, and that would give them a chance to make a 3-way tie.
Right.
We're getting ready to have the anthem, so we're going to pause for a moment. We'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So, as we were saying, the Royals can actually win the conference outright. They've already got it guaranteed a share of the conference. They can win it outright with a win tonight.
Has it always been a 4-team conference in football?
It hasn't. Westell was in it, and they dropped out in football only. So they're in every other sport but football now. And then North Decatur's typically not in our conference, but they are in our conference during football season. So that's kind of weird with a 4-team.
Reminds me of our basketball sectional.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And the volleyball. Actually, all the sports have the same sectional now. So it's with that 5-team sectional. So, like I said, Shenandoah, if they were able to pull off 2 wins in a row here, it could be a 3-way tie for the conference.
It's no fun to tie, so we just need to take care of this.
Yeah, we need to do it tonight.
We just need to take care of it.
So, as we look here, there's the Royals schedule. So you can see next week they will play at LaPel. And LaPel's playing really well, so that's the next week's game for the Royals. And then we already kind of talked about it. Shenandoah is going to take on Monroe Central next week. And so that's kind of the upcoming schedule. And the tournament draw is on Sunday.
Oh, okay, great.
So we'll find out who and where we play
and
next
the host
Sunday.
school, do you know ahead of time what teams in the sectional will be the host, or does it depend on?
It depends because there's no host in the football
I'm
sectional.
sorry, like who hosts a certain game? So
it'll be like
game by game.
I believe it'll be where you are in the bracket, top or bottom.
Okay.
And then it depends on how you advance on if you are the home or away. So from that point forward, you're going to notice the scoreboard. The scoreboard it says 8-8. It's not 8-8. But the scoreboard says 8-8 here at the stadium, so that's why our scoreboard says
That's not our mistake. That's something they haven't fixed yet.
Yes. And then you're going to see the scoreboard go a little crazy at times.
Because the wind.
And I hope he's not. Oh, I'm zoomed in. That's why he's.
If you're motion sick, you might want to look away for a moment.
Yeah. And I didn't actually. I hope that we're able to see the field there.
I like that the ability you have to zoom up.
Yeah,
because the camera itself is above us on the top of the press box, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so we can zoom, but I don't know if we really.
It's decent clarity right there.
Yeah. So we don't have control where the camera is pointed, but we can control the zoom. We do have chat here in the room, so feel free to chat with us.
I'm just going to put it out there. I'm still playing the trivia game.
Yep, she's still. So if you want to beat Coach Dowd, that's what she could have called it. Should have been, can you beat Coach Dowd in trivia tonight? We are on lots of different social media. So here are the social media. We're on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter/X. Can't get used to that yet. IHSATV.org. And now on 9 Star Now as well.
Whenever we play Shenandoah, I think about Clayton Schultz. When I was first hired at Eastern Hancock and first season was rolling along and getting ready to play Shenandoah, and he said in a very serious manner, says, whatever you do, the Royals don't lose to Doa. Deep voice, I can still hear it.
Yes.
We never lose to Doa. So every time I see or hear Shenandoah, I think of him immediately.
Yes, he had an especially extra rivalry with Shenandoah as well.
More personal for him.
Yes.
Miss him all the time.
Yes. All right. It is senior night, so they've finished up the senior night festivities. And we're going to have the coin toss here in just a moment.
So, Joe, you win the coin toss. As a coach, if you were the football coach, would you always receive? Would you always kick it away?
I'd always want the second half to have the ball. Okay. I like the strategy at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
That you can score and then get the ball right back. And then I feel like you're maybe a little bit more prepared at the beginning of a game,
all right,
maybe
that
you could stop them. But
makes sense. Do you have any football coaching history?
Zero. I played in 8th grade, and I played a position called left out, is what I called it. So I was not a very good football player.
Yeah, but you were there to support your team, and
yes,
the effort was there.
Yes. So my football knowledge is sitting at the Colts games and watching and critiquing them.
Yeah, you don't have to be a coach to have knowledge or to be a student of the game. And
that's why we bring other people in. That's why we try to have other people in.
Is that why you brought me in? Because
Yes,
I have my football knowledge.
And Cole Allen, and it's so someone actually knows what they're talking about.
You know, I had the conversation with Dave Poff. We had dinner last night. And I told him I was going to be doing this game. And he says, do you understand the game of football? And I sort of took offense to it. And I said, yes, I understand football. Quiz me. So he was quizzing me. I got 2 or 3 things right. Then he says, what does it mean? What does illegal motion mean? I think that's how he said it. And I'm like, I have no clue on that one. Travel? Travel? But anyhow, he tried to trick me and ask me where the forward lines up in the offense.
Yeah.
And I, stymied me. I'm like, forward? There's no forward in football. He goes, "Atta girl."
Yeah, he's always trying to trick you.
Yeah, he's fun. He's fun.
I had a funny story that with the eclipse coming up in April, we went to a planetarium, and I had a funny story about him when we had our last eclipse and we took turns going outside.
Right.
And we weren't sure if it was going to be cloudy and if the students were going to be able to see it. And I remember it was my turn to come up, and he sees me and he goes, "Oh, it's canceled." And I'm thinking, "Oh, it's cloudy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Really?" He says, "Yeah, we're going to try again tomorrow." And I'm like,
he's so quick-witted.
You got me.
He told our waitress last night that I was his 4th grade teacher, and she truly believed it.
Yeah. I have some other funny stories that I'm not going to share. Some funny stories. I'll show you at halftime.
Okay.
So it looks like the Raiders are going to receive. And they're in the yellow jerseys and yellow pants, and blue helmets. Royals in all white. So I tried to make the scoreboard kind of reflect that. So Royals all in all white and Shenandoah in all yellow. So
this is how basketball should be. The dominant color should be the home rather than basketball wears white. Yeah.
You don't like
I want to be the dominant color on my home court. I always thought that. Maybe I should propose that idea to the IHSA and see if they'll.
I wonder why it's different in football versus other.
I don't know.
Sports.
I think it should be the dominant color. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. So kickoff back to, and it's going to be a nice kickoff by Redmond into the end zone, no return. And that's a weapon whenever you can take away the ability to return kickoffs. And the wind is blowing tonight. Like, I don't know if that helped. But
I'm not sure what direction. I can see the flag.
Yeah.
And north, south, east, and west. I know I teach social studies and geography piece to that, but I still struggle with my directions.
I am going to apologize. The scoreboard is going to go crazy. So,
it says 0-0 now, so we're good.
Yeah. So you're going to see the clock's going to go different. Everything's going to go different. All right, it's going to be a tight formation here. Loy, the quarterback, number 5 under center. And going to hand off up the middle. And we'll try to get used to the names.
Picked up a couple, looks like.
See if that was Freeze with the carry. So he's one of our players to watch tonight. Number 22. He's got over 700 yards this year.
Freeze has
Freeze. And again, I always remind you of this. Never click on links in live streams. Now you know when I say that, what I'm doing. I'm usually deleting them. Okay, Lloyd's going to throw a pass, and it's incomplete.
Yep, couldn't pull it down.
That was good defense by, our Eastern Hancock player to watch, Gabe Johnson. Kind of didn't allow that catch. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And it's going to be a little difficult, I think, to pass tonight. We'll see. This is the first windy game I think we've had this year.
We mix it up a little bit with pass and run, don't we?
Yeah.
In our scheme of things.
We'll do a little bit of both. And they're going to hand it off to Freeze up the middle again, and the Royals do a nice job.
Didn't give him anything.
Kept him no space. And the Royals have faced 3 teams in a row that have, 3 teams in a row that have ran the ball a lot. So I think it's Reddick that's going to be the punter.
Did we determine the Reddick name to?
I think yes. I think it's
Marcus.
Yeah, nephew maybe.
Okay.
And a little bit of movement there on the punt. See what the Royals will do. Reddick gets it away. It's not going very far.
Didn't get a good. Here we go.
Here's that. That's Voles.
Yep, that's Voles.
Oh, there's going to be a flag.
Was that an illegal block?
I don't know. It could be a block in the back or a hold. But I think it'll be against the Royals. You can definitely see now which direction the wind is affecting, because that punt kind of died in the middle of the air there.
Yeah, it did. Kind of got caught up and looked like it stalled out.
Mm-hmm. So, block in the back by the Royals. So it's going to move them back from a pretty strong return, but they're still going to have really good field position, I think. Do you see our...
Yeah, we're still in good shape.
We'll zoom in here. I don't know how much you can see our neon crowd, our student section over there. They kind of stick out over there.
Yes, they do.
Oh, well, I guess we're zooming.
You can still see it in the upper, somewhat right side of the screen. All the neon colors. My girls' basketball shoes are going to be a variety of neon colors this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The old school coach is letting him do some things. But you know, it's a new era, and I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, we got a whistle here before the Royals could take the snap. If you see any issues, let us know. Other than the commentary, don't complain about any commentary. But if you see issues with the video.
And if I'm quieter than normal, it's because I understand basketball a little more than football.
Eden tried a quick pass to Rubel, but
no good to Rubel.
And I think we'll still try to pass, but you might see a little bit more of that tonight, like
short pass plays,
short passes, or if there is a tailwind versus headwind, I'm sure that probably is better than having a crosswind. I may be wrong, though. I've never thrown a football in a football game, but
I would imagine crosswinds would be less appreciated.
Yep. QB, yep, good breaking a couple tackles.
Picked up about 5.
Yep. So that's a good pick up there on second down. And you got to think midfield, they're probably going to go 2 times here. Even if they don't get this first down, I think you'll see them go for it on 4th.
Looks like we might be lining up to throw.
Yep, 3 wide on the near side. Eden is going to throw. Short pass to Redmond.
Got a flag over
there. That's usually not in a good spot for the Royals.
That official chucked that flag about 15 yards across.
It did. It was wind aided, I believe, as well.
Oh, yeah, that could have been the case.
Mm-hmm. I think they call it a hold, I believe.
Yeah, he threw it quick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Holding against the Royals. So that's 2 penalties here early on against the Royals, and that was a problem last week, penalties. I think we had over 12 penalties last week.
My husband and I watched from home, and there was quite a few flags. He teaches at Mount Vernon, so we bounced back and forth watching that, and they were full of flags, too.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, it was a Flag Fest Friday, I guess. It kind of has a ring to it, Flag Fest Friday.
And Mark's going to get the handoff up the middle.
Oh, it pushed him back.
So now they may punt. Yeah, that's going to be a 4th down and a lot.
Nice defensive series for Shenandoah.
And they looks like it is number 2, Hayden Hubbard, back to return for the Raiders. And Aaron Redmond to punt. And he can probably really get some big punts tonight.
Look at that. He's talented.
Yeah.
He could kick somewhere at the collegiate level.
Yeah. I think I talked to his dad, and there was he was going to go to a few places to get seen here right around this weekend here too.
I had him in 6th grade, and I would have never have guessed that he would get as tall as he got. He's super lanky, and I would have never thought that.
Says your mic sounds quiet, but I don't think you sound quiet.
Who says I'm quiet?
I don't know if it's because it's...
Okay. How's that sounding, Andrea? I'm soft-spoken anyway, so maybe, that's just my nature if you can't hear me.
That is probably what it is. Loy is going to be under center and going to hand off the left side. He's got a little space.
Oh, boy, he got through a window there.
Who was that?
What did he pick up, about 4 or 5 on that?
Was that? I think that was, Max Seaburn, number 3. So you're going to see a little bit of Seaburn. You're going to see Freeze. You're going to see maybe some Jarrett Hellman. They like to throw a lot of short passes to Hellman. So, which they can still do that even in this wind.
Maybe sign of Taylor Swift around here?
No, I haven't seen her.
Sorry for those of you listening that are tired of hearing that name.
I can't believe she's not, though.
I know.
How do you not come to this game?
She's taken a liking to football. I thought she just might be here tonight.
And there's a Seaburn again, but this time a big loss there, or loss of about 3 or 4. That's you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Did they say? Is it?
Yeah, it's better.
Right.
Andrea Andy Hodge Melton. I know you. I know you.
We do appreciate whenever you see an issue. We want it because sometimes we don't notice it. All right, there's a handoff right up the middle to Freeze. He's going to be close. I think looks like about a yard short.
I got this window screen blocking my vision, so everything's a little blurred. So I'm going to count on you for
I couldn't remember
dropping the names of them. And
I couldn't remember the screens being there last year.
Will you switch me seats after half?
Yeah, I do have a nicer, clearer vision here, don't I?
It's all right. You're the veteran of this. I'm just the podunk fill-in.
They're going to go for it here. Oh.
We jumped. Doggone it.
Yeah,
who was that?
I didn't see, but that's kind of a
55?
a staple play there. You got less than 5 yards, you might as well go try to draw them off sides. If they don't get it, then you just punt it.
First down, Raiders.
So, good play. That's at least the 3rd penalty. At least the 3rd penalty against the Royals.
Yeah, that would be
here.
the 3rd, yes.
And hand off again up the middle. No.
Tie him up.
I was watching Freeze, and Freeze didn't have it. That was carried by.
You weren't kidding
44.
when you said that Shenandoah's a ground team, and
yeah, they will run it quite a bit
it's
here.
It's called 5 yards in a cloud of dust, or 3.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of teams like Knightstown was that way, Milan was that way a little bit. We've seen a few teams. Yeah,
the games move. I mean, that makes sense now why games move so much faster against when teams run the ball.
Right. And there they're going to pitch it. It was going to be a halfback pass, and he is wide open.
What did I just say about they run the ball all the time? Did I just say that?
And
that
you know what?
Beautiful.
I haven't done a replay. I'm sure this is not going to work right, but I just hit it. And, yeah, let me – fix the look of that.
That was well executed.
That was the first replays. So, yeah, that was a great pass, halfback pass, and it fooled the Royals. That was a pass by Hellman.
Why didn't the pro level do more of that? That's entertaining. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, and able to kind of pick on somebody that maybe wasn't paying attention or not expecting it.
Lull them to sleep with the running game, maybe, and you have another flag. Is that an offsides?
Yep, this one's going to be against the Raiders. False start or... Now I see what you're saying. It's a lot harder to see through that window than
I feel like
one.
I have cataracts.
So that's going to move him back 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15. And it's going to be
What's
Lloyd.
this Sam Poff guy doing behind us right here?
Oh, he's a stat guy.
Hi, Sam Poff. He's getting a good push up the middle.
Probably heard we were talking about his dad.
Yeah.
He's trying to get
a little closer.
Get the he wants to hear the off camera story.
I imagine his dad's listening to the game because I told him I was going to give a shout out to him. Or not listening, watching.
Yes.
All right, guys.
4:30 left or so.
Let's get a stop here.
There's
run through it.
Oh, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown,
wow.
Raiders.
That got through a couple sets of hands of our defenders.
Yep, and our scoreboard went crazy. I don't know if they jumped around upstairs or what, but... So first touchdown here by the Raiders and throwing the ball. We talked about them being a running team. Now they're going with a odd formation here. And they're going to bring it back in and kick the extra point.
What was the purpose in that?
I think they're just seeing how we were going to...
It's like a lot of wasted
how we were
going
to line up, and maybe if they liked it, see how we were lined up against it. Maybe it's something they'll try again later. So 7-0 Shenandoah Raiders here. And I know it says 7-1, but we're going to be dealing with scoreboard issues all night because of the wind. So I apologize for that. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
One thing I love about 9 Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9 Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is...
Seven.
Okay.
All right. So quick strike there on the possession there by the Raiders. And, yeah, another.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll delete it.
And here we go. What is that kick called? A
squib?
Squib? Yeah. That was kind of between a squib and an onside kick, I think.
They were
What's that called?
Yeah. That's
Forward slash, yeah.
Swan side. All right. So now the Royals, let's see if we can respond. Really, I thought the plays that we were able to run, we did well. We just hurt ourselves with penalties last possession.
Too many. Like, what do we have, 3 in one possession? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So it's Eden in the backfield, moves Rubel in motion, and they're going to roll out.
Okay, let's go.
He's going to bring it down.
Doesn't have anybody up. Keep heading up the side. Good, nice carry,
Yes.
Elijah. Good job.
Let's get
Nice
that.
carry.
So we needed that. We needed a positive offensive play and no flags. So here's the replay. And you can see he was looking for Rubel, and then Rubel turns and blocks. And
And Shenandoah's backfield coverage was really, really good.
Oops. Let me get back to the. So we've got looking for the play. Eden in the backfield with QB. Redmond on the near side. And this time he hands it to QB.
Trying to dance over there. He got a few.
Yeah, he
Picked
really.
up, what, 4?
Yeah, he got 4 yards really before he was contacted. That was a good tackle there, one-on-one in open field.
His lateral quickness is amazing.
Yeah.
And speed.
And you just
Both.
you got Elijah, who just had that long run, and QB, both sophomores. So still pretty young at our skill positions.
We got Manship, too, that's
Oh, yeah, sophomore as well.
Yeah, it's a good class.
Oh, Eden's going to keep it, and he's
Coming
going
up
to
the
get
right.
to the outside. Yep. He's going to pick up the first down by about 3 yards.
Good work.
He's up to about the 22-yard line.
He's picking up some yards for himself.
Yep. Had over 100
Now, are
yards
these,
rushing
when
last
that
week.
happens, is that like second option because you can't get the pass play you're trying to
I think sometimes it's designed.
design for either? Kind of like an
Yeah.
option.
Yep. Sometimes he's looking at a read, but sometimes he's also it's designed.
I don't think we picked up anything but maybe a yard there.
Yeah, we're doing a lot of trying to get to the outside. So a little bit different style. Instead of running straight up the field, we've kind of gotten out to the outsides. Quickly to the line. It's going to be 2nd and 11. And Eden's going to look to throw.
Look, their coverage is so. Oh, did we get there?
Yeah, he got it.
Yep, good catch.
Good throw, good catch.
Was that Rubel?
Yeah, that was, I think. Yep, it was Rubel. Here's the replay.
They just have to 1 foot in high school, right?
Yep, just 1 foot and possession.
College is also 1 foot, isn't it?
Yes, it's only the professional level.
Okay.
And Eden hands it off the QB right up the
All
middle,
right.
and there we
Made
go.
some progress there.
So pickup of about 8. And a little bit more north and south. Kind of running downhill a little bit instead of side to side. See if the Royals can punch this in. Royals doing a little bit of different with their play calls and stuff. I see the posters over there.
I do.
Yeah, that's a little different how they're calling in. So.
Coach Etch, he teaches PE, and I have one class, and he was telling me about the signs that they're doing that approach a little different for offensive play call.
Mm-hmm. Good catch by Eden, and 31 runs up. Trying to think of. Oh, that's James King. James King with the run.
We have a nice couple choices there for the ground game.
Yeah, James is really good at he doesn't do a lot of dancing around. He just goes.
Just kind of a bull, just
Mhm.
bowls his way through.
And this time it's going to be
Oh,
QB.
he
Oh,
got hit.
what a tackle.
Really brought him down, but he's popping right back up. I would have been laying there for the rest of my life.
Yes. Jarrett Hellman, a sophomore.
Nice
he put
hit.
a big hit there on QB. And it looked like he had some room, and then Hellman came out of nowhere there. So now it's 3rd down and goal from the 4. And the first quarter is quickly coming to an end here.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout.
Yep. Yep, the Royals are going to take a timeout.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yep, third and goal.
Third and goal.
From the 4.
From the 4.
And about 40 seconds left here. I don't know if we'll have time to do it, but.
So if we don't score this next possession, do you go for it since you're this deep, or since you have a good field goal kicker, just get the 3?
I don't know. I think knowing Coach Etch, I feel like he will go for it.
Yeah.
Especially maybe with the wind.
Yeah.
So factor as well.
We'll see.
But
hopefully we don't have to see who's right. We'll just score this.
Yes.
This possession right here.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up on fall break. We'll probably show this a couple times, but we're gonna go. We'll get back to the fall break schedule here later, as we don't want to miss this. And Eden in the shotgun, QB near him, and he's gonna fake the handoff, and he's gonna run for the pylon.
And he got there. He's in.
Touchdown, Elijah Eden.
He picked up chunky yards on that
drive.
That drive, yes.
Yeah, he had the big one that got us started, and another one off the left side, and then the big touchdown right there. And be interested to see, do we kick the extra point, or here's the touchdown replay. And looks like we are at least looking at it. Redmond's out there, so he could really easily. Again, they want to see how they're going to defend it, I think, and then they decide, are we going to kick or go for it. So Redmond, Jacob Wickard, the snapper, Elijah Eden with the hold, and Redmond.
That's good.
Yep, kicks it through.
Is this? You said Jacob was a holder, snapper.
Yeah. The long snapper.
Long snapper. Is he? He had been injured, right?
Yeah, he was, and they thought it was going to be a lot longer of a time
out, but
and he came back
good for him.
Much quicker than
tough kid
first anticipated. So he's. I think that's one I don't want either. So, so he's back, and a key person in having a good long snapper, or even wearing the shotgun all the time. His accuracy on his snaps and when he's just playing center is important as well. So, in a senior year, you want the kid to be able to.
That drive also. Oh yes, you're right. Senior year.
Being able to get out there and finish the season. You don't want to go out with an injury.
Nope. Feel bad for John Henry in cross-country situation and his injury, and it's heartbreaking.
Again, our scoreboards. Whoa.
Still flying around.
Yeah, it went way over. It's literally tied to the fence. So
it's showing
it's
right
still
on
moving.
Yeah.
And man, there's a lot of chat messages that are okay. Almost the end of the first quarter, and the wind blows over the ball.
I'll tell you what. Here we are in a press box. We're sheltered, but I can still feel a breeze cutting through here.
Yes.
Cut through these windows.
Yes. Well, our cables going up to the cameras are going out this door right next to us.
Oh, okay.
So
could you
it's cracked open.
After this quarter, can you run out and get me a
get
blankie?
Get you a coat. Yeah. Get you some hot chocolate.
Yes, please. Marshmallows as well.
Kick off by Redmond and see if he can kick it to the end zone. No. Right to the goal line, though.
Come on, hit him, guys. There we go.
That's good defense there. So doesn't get back to the 20. Only gets to about the 16. And it's about 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You're right. That quarter's flown, even with the penalties and 2 scores.
And it started off about 60-some degrees. Like you said, it's definitely dropping quickly.
Fast. Yeah, I heard someone on the way up saying it's supposed to get to 47. And with the wind, that probably will even feel cooler.
Yeah. At Greenfield, being a Greenfield person all my life, he pretty much goes with Riley days. You always thought Rally Days was the first cold weekend
They kicked off the cold.
Yep. And that's this weekend.
Had to go to Team Image today after school, and as I was heading down there, I thought of all times I need to go there. It's
Yeah.
Riley Days, but surprisingly, I was able to
navigate
around. Without any issues.
So that's going to be the end of the first quarter, and the score is going to be 7-7. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
All right, we are back here, 7-7 here after the first quarter, and the Raiders kind of had a long pass that scored, and the Royals run it in behind the legs of Elijah Eden. Now we're ready to start the second quarter. It's a run up the middle. I think that's Freeze. And he's going to get a first down. It was second and about 7 and picks up about 8.
I just got a message from Erin Harmon. She says I need to use a little more inflection when I'm talking. So let's go. Woo!
It's kind of different when you're in the opposing team's press box sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Trying to keep it low-key.
Yes. Like at home games, we have our own room. So we can be as loud as we want to be.
Right.
Sometimes when you're on these road games, you don't want to make anybody angry. Shenandoah has been great helping us out. Coach Salkowski's been their AD. Todd Salkowski is.
Yeah, I've known Todd a long time.
He's been very helpful to us through the years.
He was a rival, coaching rival back in the day, my first few years of coaching when he was here, coaching girls at Shenandoah. There were some wars back and forth.
Yeah. It's got bad memories for me. So it's second and 8.
And guess what?
A
flag.
Oh, this time I think that's going to be Shenandoah. So it's starting to even up a little bit.
Yeah.
Royals got some flags early, and now Shenandoah's gotten a few.
It's only fair that they get a few too, you know.
Oh, yeah. Coach Dowd wanted to make sure that we put this up here quite a few times. So here's your announcers tonight.
Those are two fine-looking people right there. How was that for inflection, Aaron?
Yeah. All right. So it's second and 13. And then kind of the wing T formation. They're going to hand it off, and it's a run up the middle by Hellman.
Got a good ways. Probably picked up, 6, 5?
Yep.
You said wing T reminds me of Doug Peacock's
Yes.
offensive system he ran for years.
Oh, yeah. Since the helmets, you notice the helmet, half the helmet here is the same.
Right.
A lot of those teams would wear that helmet, and those Mount Vernon teams had those style helmets too. It's really weird for me because growing up, Mount Vernon had the helmets like Greenfield has now.
Okay.
And Greenfield, has the Mount Vernon helmets. So that's
those helmets are heavy. I've just for kicks, I put one of the kids' helmets on before. My head just kind of rocks to the side. I don't know how I keep from running. I wouldn't be able to run a straight line with one on. I would be gradually falling to the right or the left.
You gotta have you gotta work those neck muscles.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's going to force a punt. It's going to be Landon Reddick, senior, the punter for the Raiders, a relative of our great assistant principal at Eastern Hancock Elementary, Marcus Reddick.
We missed his Friday school shenanigans he comes in with.
Yeah. He
I'm going to have to give him.
He didn't come. He came into mine a few last year, and he hasn't been in since. But there was a few times I had high schoolers in there, and they kind of just looked at him like probably not the same reaction as your sixth graders were.
He's got great school spirit. He is a good guy. Makes kids smile and laugh, and he does the same for the staff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not 77. No, it'd be nice if we had 77.
We are really killing it here. Is that on their clock or ours?
It's just the wind is blowing my camera around, so it's not reading the scoreboard right. All right, Eden hands it off up the middle. I think that's King.
It's King, yeah. That was King.
Yep. All right. Yep. So it's going to be a pickup of about 2. It's 2nd and 8. Eden. We got Voles and Redmond, I think, on the near side. Maybe. No, that's Sullivan. Oh, he's going to go to Voles, and that's going to be a flag.
That has to be a flag. Nope, they're not going to.
So Voles tried to come back. Oh, did he catch it?
Oh, I guess he did. See, I got.
I need to
here, you can see it clear and I've got this double screen in front of me.
I didn't think he caught it.
I didn't either.
So.
That's a tough catch.
Yeah. They said he caught it.
Yeah.
I didn't think. I was complaining because I thought we should have had a flag, and Cameron just went and caught it. Cameron Voles with the big catch. World was kind of, I think, going against the wind now. King up the middle, and
he exploded up the middle.
So big run. He had a couple big runs last week that got us going offensively.
He can head north pretty quickly. Like you said, he doesn't dance laterally much, but he can do some damage heading straight ahead.
Good job by our line there, opening up a hole for him. Eden. The shotgun's going to be a timeout by the Raiders. I started to do this earlier, so I'm going to try it again. Fall break. Royals are on fall break. Here's the sports schedule. You got cross country is at the MEC meet tomorrow. You got cheerleading at Pendleton Heights. Then next week, JV football against Shenandoah. Varsity football next week against LaPel, at LaPel. And then cross country next week has their sectional at Mount Vernon. JV football finishes their season at LaPel or against LaPel. And then the volleyball sectional, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, is a week from tomorrow. So a lot of stuff going on during fall break.
Busy week. You know, I just got a message from my aunt, my Aunt Judy, and she says, hey, you're going to have to come and watch football on TV with me to learn more about the game. She must be listening and not really giving me a lot of high rating for my commentary abilities.
I think you're doing just fine.
Oh, thanks. See, you hear that, Judy? I'll have to come out and teach you some things
Maybe
about
she was talking about me.
You know what?
She was inviting me over.
Did, yes. Maybe the two of us better go over. Very funny there.
I don't think people truly watch to listen to us, but they just happen to.
They happen to. Maybe they're muting us.
Yes, they could be. And there's a handoff to King and
couldn't
nowhere.
Quite get the first step going.
Yep. I think if Elijah would have kept that, he would have got quite a few yards. I'm sure that's something they'll come back to. And it's going to be now a 2nd down and 12. And you got Sullivan and Voles on the near side, and I'm not sure who's on the far side. Eden throwing to Sullivan.
Is that Eli? Oh, okay, that's Sullivan.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's going to be a little short of the first down.
glad to see him back in the mix. I know when he tore that ACL last year, his return this year was even slightly questionable, or at least the start of it.
Yeah, his first game was exactly 1 year, the game he injured.
Okay.
So
I think he's got his confidence back.
Manship's typically on the right side. So
We got through what we pick up.
yep,
We get
5 for the first down.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a first down.
Again, it's very windy, so you're going to see our scoreboard do crazy things. And we can't really do much about it. So other than not have a scoreboard. So all right. 1st and 10 at the 15. And Eden's going to hand it off to QB up
there
the
he
middle.
Goes, and he got stopped short. Probably what?
Yep.
5 yards, 6.
7. I don't know. Looks like it's like 7. So he got more than I thought.
If I had one of these two screens out of my sight.
Well, I can move this one, but it's going to get colder.
No, it's okay. Oh, Lord.
Because this one does open.
And he's going to punch it through.
Get in there.
Did he?
I think it's just short. Yep. It's going to be it's going to be a first down, though. So
think
it's going to
they'll
be
run
first and goal.
Same play and let Elijah carry it on in.
Maybe. I'd just keep giving it right up the middle.
Maybe this would be a good time to hand it to King.
Yeah. He's out right
hand
now.
Off, is he? Okay.
So it's going to be QB here.
He got through. He did.
No, good defense by the Raiders.
This reminds me of the Colts when they were.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I don't know football like these guys down here, but I'm always one of those is like, why are you running where all the people are standing?
Yes. Yeah, I've had the same thoughts.
But I know that the philosophy is, I'm sure, very accurate, but there we go again.
And they do a good
they
job
held him again.
So good job by the Raiders right now, the Royals.
It's 3rd and 1, or we lose a yard there.
I think we lost a couple. So
they have me shoved over so far here in the press box, I can't even see the corner of the end zone.
That's why I purposely put that chair to like scoot you over.
Yeah.
Like
that's okay. I'm
make
good.
sure they didn't put us all the way in the corner.
Did he push through? Get through? Push him. Help him. He got it stopped again.
So we're kind of about where we were on the beginning of this drive.
So what do you do, Joe?
I don't know. That's discouraging.
It's just 1 yard. Come on, guys.
So
short pass play.
Yep. I don't know. I think I still run it somehow. The wing tee. There we go. We're getting some.
I guess we are going to run it. Well, most likely.
QB gets stopped. Oh, no, he fights through.
Yes.
He got stopped at first, but he bounced off the tackle. And I hope I wasn't playing around with the zoom too much there and miss it.
No, I think you're good. I think you had a good angle right here on it.
He, got stopped initially.
Oh, yeah. And then he just rolled out.
Yep. Good job. Keep moving his feet and fighting.
Spin off of him and go.
So the Royals.
That was painful.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good too. He's gotten hit a couple times.
Painful meaning it just.
What a catch!
Seemed like,
it's blocked.
Oh no! Was it a bad snap?
It was a little high snap, and Elijah did a good job catching it. So the Royals lead 13-7 here. And yeah, 13-7, and we got chat here.
Fun fact, chat.
So yeah, we've got a lot of teams run the wing tee. Shenandoah. There's a lot of teams around that run it. We used to run it back in the mid 2000s.
It'll be one of those offenses that always stays around.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like basketball. There's certain.
Were you guys wing tee when you were in high school? No.
Were you? Did you play left out in high school, Sam?
That's what I played.
I'm kidding. 'Cause, 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 'c
So Sam Poff's keeping stats right behind us. Shenandoah pretty strict on their number of people they allow upstairs. So, which we are respecting what they want. So, interesting.
I had no idea the wind was going to blow like it is.
Yeah, it is really blowing. At least it's
making a
not. Well, I
difference.
don't want to jinx it, but it's not raining yet. Oh, it went out of bounds. So Redmond's kick goes out of bounds, and that's going to move them out to, I think it's like the 35 or 40. Again, somebody that knows football would be able to tell you, I'm sure. Do like to see the Carltons are watching. So we always like to hear who's watching.
Betsy Harvey Willis, grandmother of a lot of Willis students in the hallways.
We always like to see where people are watching from, too. So who's watching from the farthest? We're up to 175 viewers.
It's not too bad.
Just on YouTube and Facebook.
So my aunt, who was giving me a hard time, wanted to tell me to tell you that you do a good job, and you do a good job with the girls' basketball games too.
Yep.
She likes it.
That was really close. Rose nearly got a onside kick there, but the Raiders do get to it first. Yeah, the girls' basketball season, we'll probably talk about it here in a minute, a little bit, or at some point, kind of preview, because you start very soon.
A week from Monday is the official day.
So I didn't tell you, but I was going to interview later about your preview for your season, so you can think about it now.
All right, I will. I'm ready to roll. Really looking forward to it.
Because it's coming up quick.
Yes.
And Raiders under center. Oh, I think he may have fumbled it, and he jumps on the ball.
Nobody looks too excited on our side, so
Yeah.
they must have recovered their own fumble. Yep.
Kind of excited. Fall break, last day today. Kids were...
They really weren't any different than a normal
I didn't
day.
feel like it wasn't too bad. Like
Yep.
I've seen other worse days before breaks.
Yeah, they just another normal day with sixth graders, and one period to the next, you know, it's like the waves of teaching sixth graders.
Yes.
The laughs, the frustrations, the joys. It's always an interesting combination.
And there's a handoff up the middle. The Orioles defend it really nice.
Oh,
The ball
they did.
comes out, but they already blew the whistle.
They blew it down.
Yep, the whistle was already blown.
Do you think that they should have all those challenges or under review at certain calls? Back in the day, they just want human instincts, like human reaction to calls, and I just don't know if I like.
I think on the game-changing plays, like I like what the NFL does. If it's a scoring play, it's reviewed.
Yeah.
If it's a turnover, it's reviewed. But to go much deeper than that, I think it'd be nice to have a little bit of the human error, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I think a lot of times it takes away from the momentum of when it takes so long to get a decision made. It takes away some of the momentum the kids or the teams might have going for them. So anyway.
I like college basketball. I think it drives me crazy, like at the end of a college basketball game. And they're always constantly checking to see who it went out of, and you really lose the flow of the game.
Yeah, the kids could be in the locker room get a shower and back out before they're finished deciding.
Yeah. And then
taking it away to us.
You get timeouts sometimes, too, that you may not even had a timeout, but then you get a timeout because of it. So,
he's still
gosh
managing to hang on. Who we got there? Who was that?
I think it was Voles.
Okay.
He's typically our punt returner. Yep, Cameron Voles. watching from Fountain City. I feel like James watches a lot of our games, actually.
He must have a relative.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. No, I think he just watches.
Just from Fountain City.
From Northeastern. So we appreciate you watching.
We played their girls basketball team a few years ago.
Short pass to Rubel, and
Did he get it first?
I think he just a tad short. So you got Redmond is on this side, the left side. Sometimes Sullivan, and then on the far side is Manship and Rubel. Voles is also on this side.
Manship is what number?
14.
14.
He's usually on
That's
the
right, you said it right.
far right, or whatever Elijah's right. And past there, that was him there.
I think we'll move the chains on this one.
Yep, Manship with the catch and a first down. So you just have to talk about him. He makes a catch.
Right. You know, his uncle is the head coach for LaPel. I know you probably knew that, Tim Miller.
Yeah.
And of course, he'll line up on the right side and probably get the earful from Uncle Tim.
Yeah.
When we play them. We play them at their place, or we?
We are there next week, which I'm not sure if we're going to be able to stream it. We'll see.
Another pass play. It's caught.
That's
Is that
him
Eli again?
Yep. Manship with another catch, and I don't know. It's still windy out there. I keep looking.
Are we going to have trivia tonight?
We do have trivia, and sorry, the scoreboard's really off. It doesn't even. It's.
I like that score right there.
Yeah, it'll come back, I think.
Give it to Mark. He got tripped up. I think he would have.
Yep.
He would have taken off up the side. They did a good job of grabbing his ankle, and tripping him up.
That was 51. I think that's one of our leading tacklers, Levi Jackson. Just barely got a piece of QB's foot. So the Rose, nice drive. Only a minute 14 left, so.
Their defensive line's a bear.
Yeah.
They cover the run well.
So clock is going down. Minute 8.
It's showing 44 seconds on the.
Yeah, it's actually a
minute 8. Yes.
I'll keep messing with the scoreboard to get it to read correctly. Oh, that's a tough one. So
we have a rough snap?
Down. Yeah, I just got by him. I didn't hit the replay. That would have been a smart thing to have done, but I didn't. Now I think the scoreboard's correct.
Yeah, we're good.
And we have a timeout. So I think the Royals took a timeout there. So, like I said, the basketball season starting in 16th, right?
Yep, 16th.
And then
we just finished up our fall open gym schedule. We finished that yesterday. Kids have the rest of the time off. Then Monday we hit it.
And then outlook for the team, I think, is a positive outlook. I think.
Oh yeah, we're going to be very entertaining to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be an up tempo group, but yet we'll be able to execute well in the half court when we need to. Got all the weaponry, got all the pieces to the puzzle. Of course, Sammy's out with her surgery, and we, obviously that's a hit for us.
Right.
But we feel deep enough that we can still make a lot of noise. To Eli again.
Another catch. Did he get out of bounds? No, they're saying he didn't. So the clock's going to run. And I think we only have one timeout left. And I think we're kicking against the wind. So I think if we were going the other way, I could see Redmond attempting a long field goal. But I think this direction is not as good.
They are.
Yep, no real gain
They're
there.
really, really giving our run game a hard way to go.
And they may just run this clock all the way down and go to halftime, or they may try one last play. call timeout and run one last play. We'll see what Coach Etch decides. And we do use a timeout. So we'll see what we try. We're going to have, I think, Coach Shaw. Coach Shaw's going to do, Lindsay Shaw.
And Jenny McDaniel.
Jenny McDaniel's going to do some
They do a
stream.
great job.
They do. And I'm gonna challenge them with a few more things this year. I think with some stuff. So.
I think they're always up to it.
Oh yeah.
The sixth grade teaching team, we're pretty tough.
Oh yeah.
Can't rattle us.
So they're gonna do a lot of the girls' games like they did last year.
Great. Yeah.
And I was looking at your schedule. You got an interesting Lawrence North Invitational or something like that.
Looking forward to that one. It's Lawrence North, Westfield, Elkhart, and us. So. They needed one more team, and several schools, applied or wanted to get into it, and they reached out to us and said, we want you to be in it. And they saw our success from last year, and they knew we would be able to go there and compete. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah. And that's over.
It's at Lawrence North.
Is
and it's
in Christmas time, or when is it?
It's right around the holidays. I just can't remember off the top of my head. All
right, they are going to run a play here. 0.8 seconds left, 4th down and a lot. And now Shenandoah uses their timeout.
Timeout, Raiders.
So back to Sammy on that. She had a rare surgery done. She had some chronic issues going on and with her arm and shoulder extremities on the right. And so she had a rare surgery to get that corrected. As you know, she's verbal to Toledo, so she's got a bright college future ahead in softball, so we need to make sure she's healthy for that. I'm going to say don't count her out in basketball. Maybe she eventually could be around to play by the time tournament rolls around, but we support her no matter what she needs to do, thinks she needs to do. But as I said, we're going to team to be reckoned with. We've had a good summer. A lot of players improved over the summer, so.
You got a lot of different roles, like you got some leaders and you got some young kids.
Senior heavy, great leadership from them.
All right.
Great summer of senior leadership. It was outstanding.
All right, see what the Royals come up with for this last play. Eden's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it deep toward the end zone.
Someone go get it.
It's incomplete. So that's going to be the end of the half. Royals leading 13-7, and we're going to take a little break here. You're going to see some recognition for some of our fall sports teams and athletes, so make sure you see that.
Will you go get me a hot dog real quick?
We'll see. I'll see how long the line is first.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we will be back in just a little bit. All right.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1900.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Call this the Commissioner's Corner. Commissioner, busy time as always. We tournament-wise, girls golf wrapped up this past weekend. Carmel with the team championship. Samantha Brown from Westfield, the medalist. You got tennis getting ready to start, cross country getting ready to start, soccer, volleyball, all baseball on the horizon, plus the pairing show for football coming up Saturday. It's an understatement to say it. I'll say it anyway. You're very busy around the state, member institutions, and at the IHSAA office right now.
Yeah, and we like to say it's a good thing. we like being busy, but when we're busy, it means kids have an opportunity to participate.
Sure.
Coach, I was out of golf this past weekend, and we had 2 just gorgeous days of golf. Again, the level of our athletes, the level that they participate at, it's just incredible. I was sitting on the 18th fairway coming into the green, and I watched 4 girls, group after group after group, all hit tee shots or approach shots like I only dream about. They were sticking that green within they were all had 30 putts, and I'm sitting there saying, why can't I do that? But those girls played incredible, and Samantha Brown didn't. She's tried to win this thing for several years, and Saturday was finally her day as a senior to win a state championship, and obviously Carmel did great. But yeah, we're rolling right now.
You are rolling, and you mentioned the skill level of the ladies. It's every sport. I've done this show for a while, been involved with Indiana Sports Talk for a while, and been around it. I'm just amazed at how much better kids seem to be getting, literally on a year-to-year basis, and in large part because of the great coaches we have around our state.
It is, and it's coaches that they don't take from kids, they give to kids. And when they give to kids, they challenge them to be better people. They challenge them to do great things. They challenge them to be incredible students in the classroom. And I often talk about those lessons that they get to put in their toolbox for the rest of their life. And that's what our coaches are doing for these kids. And when they're in an education-based system, sure, we can train skill. But coaches in an education-based system train the person too. And again, they find a way to challenge these kids to do things they didn't think they could do, and that's why we have such incredible athletes in this state.
All right, Sunday, Paul Condry and I will be there. You've always been gracious host. We have the pairing show. It's a huge night for everyone around the state, and we are excited about the opportunity, clearly. But I think more than anything, it's just that it's time to play for championships, and people will now know after this weekend what that last week of regular season is about and what the tournament's going to be about. And the IHSATV.org network, the Champions Radio Network, has become an amazing force, Paul, and I congratulate all of you, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Well, I appreciate that, Coach, and it is. It's been a vision that started many, many years ago, to be frank, and the origins of Indiana Sport Talk showed us that talking about high school sports on the statewide platform means something. And so, Coach, they tune in. I was with somebody this past weekend, and they were telling me how much they love listening to Sports Talk on Friday and Saturday night. And just a sports fan, they just love what high school sports do, and you have a vehicle for that. And so we've just tried to expand that. IHSA TV this year is we're going solo this year. We're going to broadcast as many sectional and regional contests for free as we can, as we have broadcasters for. And then there will be a ticket at the same. You can watch the semi-state and the state finals on IHSATV.org. The great thing about it is the cost to watch it online is no more expensive than the cost to buy a ticket to go to the event. Mm-hmm. And so, we're going to do that solo this year through IHSATV.org, and I think we're going to have a great product for fans to be able to watch across this state.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
almost set to be back.
On that Lawrence North tournament that we're in, I just got a message. It's December 30th.
December 30th.
Yes. Banda White sent me a text and said she heard us trying to figure out when it was, and it's December 30th. Thank you.
That'll be.
It'll be a fun one.
Yep, and it'll be good. That's a game that's going to get you ready.
Oh yeah.
For February.
For the push in the tournament. Yep.
So, let's see here. 7-13. And again, we want to make sure. Let's see. Let's get her back to our. Maybe. There we go. In case you didn't know, you're announcers.
Wow. Look at them. Those are two fine-looking people. That was a pretty good school year pick we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should have got retakes.
That backdrop color was really, that was accents our beauty.
I should have gotten retakes.
But, no. That was last year's. That wasn't this year's school picture.
Yeah, could have been. All right. So I thought Royals lead 13-7 and did some good things after that first possession. They punted it away. And then after that, played pretty well on offense and defense. They got kind of caught on a trick play, halfback pass, and Shenandoah ended up scoring on that drive.
Early penalties were not good in the first quarter, and that first drive for Shenandoah almost felt like that I don't know whether we mentally weren't in gear. I'm not sure. It just, like you said, though, the next time around they really woke up and had a nice series of downs themselves.
Right, and this is a big game. As we go into the second half, the Royals could win the conference MEC outright title tonight with a victory. And if Shenandoah wins, they still have a chance to share the title. So both teams have a lot to play for tonight.
Look at here.
And a good
got to about 35.
Yep.
Jabin, the game is at Shenandoah. Jabin Bratton was wanting to know whether we are home or away.
And we just walked outside. It's a little chilly outside. And they're selling some shaved ice.
They're selling shaved ice.
If you're needing.
The line wasn't very long.
If you're craving some shaved ice in very cold weather, they have it.
Could you go down there and grab me a hot dog and a shaved ice?
No, the line was too long. Did you see the long concession line?
Yeah, but not so much in the shaved ice line.
All right. Elijah takes a snap. He's going to throw a pass. Oh.
Was that intended for Eli?
That was a Voles over there.
Voles, okay.
Cameron Voles, but it was he never really looked at it for it until after the ball was there. Again, it is a windy night tonight. The flag is pretty much fully extended off the flagpole. And so though we've thrown it, you haven't really noticed it with our passes, but it's affected a whole lot.
Yeah. I think it's a crosswind. Didn't you say it's probably
go
now,
QB.
Mark. Keep going.
Nice run.
Nice run. Nice run.
Let's see if we can get that
and
replay.
QB, you said is a sophomore too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I guess I could have zoomed in. I'll get it back zoomed in. I zoomed it out for halftime. And
you've got one job.
I know.
You're supposed
Just
to be the
thing.
Zoomer. I could be the Zoomer.
You want to be the Zoomer?
Nope.
Okay. All right, let's get it zoomed in. All right, there. That was the blimp view. All right, you got, I think, Sullivan and Voles on the near side, and QB gets it up the middle. And
we're not doing I'll tell you what, Shenandoah's coverage, their defensive line up the middle, they've stopped us and stopped us and stopped us.
Mm-hmm. Well, James had one long run, but other than that one up the middle, that's really been it. And, but yeah, you're right. Shenandoah's done a really nice job defensively. Here it's 2nd down and 10.
That's a great question, Jabin.
Yeah. And Eden's going to keep it. He's going to run off the left side, and he's going to pick up about 6.
Yeah, he's got We probably are, I would say 5 yards shy of first down.
So now you're
4 yards shy. My math, just go ahead.
It's manageable now. You got a shorter distance. You can still throw or run, and you're probably going to go for it on the next play anyways. So a lot of options here for the Royals. And Eden is going to throw. He's going to go out to Sullivan. That's a little
too far.
Yep, that's a little wide.
Yep, a little wide. Couldn't quite. A little out of his reach.
So it's going to bring up 4th, and it's the score. The thing says 9. It's not 9. It's 4th and about 5.
I would say 5.
So Eden, QB, Sullivan on the near side. He's going to roll out to his right, probably to Rubel. Oh, he overthrows Rubel and picked off. So maybe that's one that the wind affected a little bit because he overthrew Rubel here.
And we had our fingertips on it, but the trajectory sent it right into.
And the Zoom guy failed.
Defensive coverage, yep.
So my bad.
It wasn't your fault.
No, I didn't. There we go. All right, so now the Royals defense has to step up, and that's the break the Raiders really needed. Because we were moving the ball pretty well there, I thought. Oh, I just lost some sound here.
Uh-oh. Something I did?
I don't know. I suddenly couldn't hear myself talk. I think we're good now.
It's scary when you can't hear yourself talk.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right. So it's just a 6-point lead, too, as the Royals had their extra point blocked on their second touchdown. So now that's just a 6-point difference in the game. Shenandoah and Eastern Hancock, a lot of good rivalry football games in the past, and then really in all sports.
Yeah, I learned that pretty quickly my first year at Eastern Hancock, that this was one of the schools that was highlighted on your schedule. In all sports as far as rivalry. Of course, Dave Popp right off the bat said the only way one way I'd lose my job immediately is if Knightstown beat us. So we haven't let that happen.
Yeah. Oh.
This could have been the reading classes I could have used all.
So it's second down and about 5. Loy under center for the Raiders. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw a short pass to Hellman.
They have the first down and then some.
Yep. And Hellman's their leading receiver there.
Put up a good fight trying to get a few more.
Hellman leads them. Number 14, Hellman leads them in receiving. And
it's a smooth rollout pass. The quarterback is showing some savvy.
Mm-hmm. And you look at the records of these two teams. Royals are 4-3, 2-0 in the MEC. Shenandoah 1-6, 0-1 in the MEC. But their 1-6 is they've had a tough schedule. They're much better than that 1-6 record.
That's what Etch was talking about this week. It's deceiving.
And Loy's going to run it right up the middle. Oh, he fumbles.
Oh, he knocked it.
I don't know.
I think they recovered it.
I keep losing my sound. I don't know where it is.
I'm trying to get rid of you, so it's just me on here.
I can't hear. Sometimes I can hear. They can hear me. It's just I can't.
Okay.
Sometimes my ears go deaf, and I can't hear you or. I don't know what it is though.
I definitely wouldn't want you to not hear me.
Yeah. It'd be like Gavin. That's why he has those headphones.
You don't want to listen to me in class.
All right. It's going to be Raiders really driving here. That could have been an opportunity to get the ball back, a turnover. And the Raiders jump on it, run right up the middle.
He squirted right up the middle.
41. I actually don't even have 41 on my notes.
Quick and explosive dude.
Yep. Dylan Parsley. And that was one of their better runs. Right up the middle by Parsley. And the Raiders just now inside the 23-yard line, trying to score and tie it and take the lead potentially. Lloyd's going to throw up, and that's a nice throw and catch.
Score.
Oh.
Did we stop him
Did he
just
get
shy?
in?
He got in.
Yep, he did get in.
So we have a tie game.
Yep. And there's the play, and it's a well thrown ball, and then the fight there at the end to get in. And that's gonna.
Of course, you got to factor in senior night. That always brings an elevated level of emotion, and not that that's any excuse,
Right.
but I mean, you have to be on your guard even more so on a senior night. There's that weird thing they did last time.
Yep. And so this extra point, since the Royals was blocked, this could take the lead. And Reddick's kick is good. So Raiders take the lead, 14-13. Make sure I get my score up to date. Yep. So 14-13, and we kind of expected the Raiders to do a lot of passing or running tonight, and very little passing, especially with the wind. And
right.
And they've thrown 2 touchdowns through the air.
Impressive throws.
Mm-hmm. So and you look at the.
I see one of the seniors on the team. He looks.
Loy is not. Yeah, he is a senior. Yep.
He just carries himself like he's been out there a while.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me look and see. We do have the trivia that we'll get to between the third and fourth quarter.
I can't wait.
And Coach Dowd wants to participate. And then next Saturday we have a volleyball sectional. So we did get permission to stream the volleyball sectional. And that's the bracket at Triton Central. So we'll kind of get to that again. They're getting ready to kick off. We'll talk more about that volleyball sectional at some point, hopefully.
Interesting score we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Wonderful. It's actually 14-13.
Oh.
Shelby or Shenandoah.
They tried an onside kick. Nobody's really celebrating, so it must have ball went out of bounds. Because if Shenandoah would have got it, they would have been celebrating, and Royals were kind of just in a good thing it went.
Yeah, the screen, I can't really I don't usually see the football when it's thrown or anything because the screen mutates it. The window screen.
Yes. So the Royals are going to take over because the ball did go out of bounds. Nobody recovered it. And now the Royals got to score. They were driving last time, and then the errant pass over the top of Rubel was picked off by the Raiders, and they went right down and scored to take the lead.
See what kind of
got
tricks we have up our sleeve this possession.
We got 2 running backs back there with Eden, so you got QB and King back there. And Eden takes it, going to hand off to QB, and he's going to be
push back.
Yep.
That middle.
Not a lot there.
Middle is not. There's not many gaps.
And it's going to be second and about 9. Again, sorry, the wind is blowing the scoreboard around. I promise.
It's not us.
Yep. That's why the scoreboard's been messing up. So, you got Eden. Gonna hand out. No, he's gonna fake it. Throw out to QB, and it's behind him. And the good pressure there by the Raiders. So that was Zachary with the pressure on Eden, and he kind of threw it before he wanted to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sparring with Sam behind me here. I was tired of chewing my gum and thought maybe he wanted to finish the rest, but he passed.
Yeah. So here we go. Big play, 3rd and long, and Eden's going to bring it down.
Stay in the pocket. And I was looking. Oh, I thought he was going to bring it in.
Yeah, and it was a good job by Hayden Hubbard. Nearly was right there as well. Gets the pass defensed, and again, you come into this, you think the Royals, the record-wise Royals, kind of the favorite, but Shenandoah's got a lot to fight for here. A win here, and they got a chance to share the conference title. And
potential three-way, right?
Yep. And the punt is going to roll. 3rd and all right, this scoreboard.
Defense got to step it up here.
I'm going to play around with the scoreboard for a minute, so if I quit talking, that's what I'm. Any plans for fall break?
Yeah, Steve and I are heading up north to Mackinac Island. It's kind of an annual thing we do. Mm-hmm. Spending 4 nights on the island, and we also take our dog, our Labrador Retriever Bonzi.
Fun.
Gets to go with us. It's a very relaxing, peaceful, no cars on the island, just horses and bikes, and I always look forward to that getaway.
Yeah. Trying to make
another run up the middle. Looks like we're going to push him back to about the line of scrimmage, maybe even behind the line of scrimmage. Nope, forward progression's giving him maybe a yard. Nah, back to the line of scrimmage.
Jabin's going to win our most chat award.
Jabin, you have Mountain Dew, caffeine going on over there.
We do have chat here in the booth, YouTube and Facebook. If you comment on those, we can see it. We always enjoy interacting with people at home.
So what about you, Joe? Fall break plans?
Not a lot. You
gonna clean house and stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the kids are gonna clean the house.
Kids are gonna clean the house.
Yes.
Always. I don't think my kids ever did that.
Yeah.
That's bad parenting on my part. They need to learn how to clean.
Gavin is a good cleaner. He's a really
I can imagine he is. He likes things to be
his
in their place. And
his sister, not so much.
Does he try to help her be?
She gets him to help her.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
She relies on him to clean her room. Mm-hmm. What a good brother.
Yeah.
And we're Kaylee's still into the gymnastics?
Yep.
And basketball?
Yep.
Well, good answer.
Basketball.
All right.
Yep.
She's a go-getter.
Yep. Just finished volleyball.
Got a lot of athletic skills.
Yeah. She hasn't been in the basketball gym as much as I would like.
That's your fault.
I know. I know.
No.
She was there in June.
Introduce them to all of it. So she's doing all the things, all the right things. Good job for Mom and Dad on that one. Getting her involved.
And there's Lori going to throw again. And
too wide.
Yep. So Lori only has, coming into tonight, 186 yards passing. Just to give you an idea, Elijah Eden has 1,052.
Wow.
So
wow, that you would never, if you didn't know what that stat was with Loy, you would never, obviously watching this, you'd think he threw every game all the time.
Yeah, and he's been very accurate as well. So
here's a familiar face, Todd Salkowski in the press box. I like him much better when I not on a basketball court, and he has same sideline as this guy. He's pretty good when
Loy is throwing deep, and it is incomplete. So he's open. Hellman, I think, went for that one and gave it a good effort, but wasn't able to catch it and bring it in. It's going to bring up 4th and about 9.
Coach Salkowski, can you go get me some shaved ice?
Yes.
think it's got some ice in my pocket.
So they're going to punt. That's Reddick back to punt, and I believe Voles to receive it for the Royals. Reddick does get it away, and that's way out of bounds, out of play. And
so we'll take it where it goes out?
Yep, wherever it went out, wherever the official marks it. He's still walking. See him with his hand up over there? So when he stops, that's when he's going to say where he thought it went out of bounds.
I knew that. I just want to make sure you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So 4:30 left, and kind of the Royals dodged a bullet there because that was a chance for
it sure was.
Shenandoah to extend their lead. And now they got to get something going offensively. Again, hopefully the scoreboard. This is wind issues. And I know you're tired of hearing me talk about it, so I'll try to
Well,
stop
there might be
it.
new viewers come on
Yes.
and wonder. So you got to make sure and cover yourself on that.
So when the scoreboard messes up, that's what we're dealing with.
And
James
up the
King.
side, James King.
He's
on his way forward. He picked up about, I'm going to say 8.
Yep. Right on it. 8. Official nearly lost his hat. Made a good catch.
You know why?
Why?
The wind.
It is kind of windy.
It's messing with the scoreboard, too.
Yes. Just in case you weren't sure.
That's right.
So Eden in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to King,
Back
and
to
there
King
he goes.
again, right up. Okay, now we're cutting through that middle a little more.
Yep.
Or at least a couple times there.
And we had that last week.
Maybe they're adjusting their blocks.
King gave us a little bit of a momentum change last week, so we weren't running it as well. Yeah.
To answer your question, Bobby, yes, it is
Yes.
windy.
Yes, in case you were wondering. Thanks for asking.
It is very windy.
Oh, King off the right side. Nearly gets tackled.
Here we
may
go.
have it.
He is headed to the big house. Nope. No, he's not either.
Yeah. He thought about it. So. Sorry. Okay. Eden in shotgun. Oh. Then he's going to hand off to King. He's stopped. I can't do it.
He is stopped short. Once again, their defensive line is stepping it up when they need to.
Jackson and Hellman is bringing down.
Sorry, guys. We're trying to get ourselves under control here.
All right. Okay. So 2nd and 5 from the 5, or 2nd from goal. The Royals have been down here a couple times, and they really had to work to get in. This time it's Eden.
Did he get through?
Oh, they're going to say he's down.
I can't see that corner of the field.
Yeah, he lost the ball, but he was down. We'll show the replay here. Yeah, you have a bad angle on this of the house. So there you can see. So it's going to be 3rd and short. First, it is a first. First down. That's why we have Sam right behind us. He's keeping us in line.
His dad said he's a goober.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, get it through there.
Oh, that's a quarterback draw. He's going to be short.
They need to get behind him and push him. Like the NFL, have you seen the lineman push the running back through?
Yep. And I think you're just going to see a lot of this right up the middle. Shenandoah's been very tough in goal line situations. The Royals have had to work really hard once they've gotten inside the 5. A minute 30 left here in the 3rd quarter. And Eden's going to run it again. And
they're going to stop him again.
Yep.
He's within what? Inches now?
Yeah, it's right at the goal line. And again, for the second. Last time we had a similar situation, and Mark bounced off of a guy and then ran in. All right.
To answer your question, Jamie, that's a no.
Oh, there we go. A broken tackle. Royals get
Again,
in.
that's how we got in last time.
Yep.
Taking it to the house.
That's James King. So, and breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and just keeps his like a third tackle, really, and gets in that replay. So that's going to bring the score to 19-14. Royals with the lead. Now you got to think they would go for two here, but in their lonesome polecat. This is that formation.
Okay. What cat?
Lonesome polecat. Yeah, I was told that's the name of the formation.
I've never heard of that
I
in my
told
life.
Coach Gallion I would never use that, and I did.
I would never have tagged that to football.
Yep. It didn't work. I don't know. I think they called a penalty. Offsides.
Oh.
So now the penalty's coming back. And, man, why is this not cooperating? And the kick is good. So they do go with the extra point. With a 6-point lead here. 20-14 with under a minute till the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick commercial. And you're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, we're back. We're almost ready for that Dave's trivia question. So get to your keyboards. Get to your phones.
I thought we did this before now.
It's
normally
third and fourth quarter.
Okay.
Usually is when I
just
introduce
guess I'm
it.
super excited for it.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to onside kick.
Oh.
And the Royals get it. So let's get
Wow.
the replay again. Catching the
nice.
it would have been nice if the camera guy. Hopefully we got that. Camera guy was zoomed in a little too much, I think.
Well, it would be hard to decipher what all went on because they all just piled up on top of each other.
Yeah. So what Redmond kind of dribbled it, we'll call it a basketball reference, dribbled it down the court or down the field.
I saw a nice block out in there, too.
Yes. And the Royals jump on it. Now they get the ball. So onside kick successful by the Royals. And usually they try that at least once or twice a game, and it worked perfectly there. And this time QB off the left side breaks it. Oh, nice stiff arm. And they've got a flag, I think.
Flag mark?
I think I saw a flag down here. I may be wrong. It could have been a cleat. Was it a cleat?
Or it was one of their jerseys.
Mouthpiece.
They're kind of
There's something yellow right in front of me. Yep.
Yeah, it's a mouthpiece.
Oh, nope. They're going to call hold on the Royals.
Darn it.
All right. Yes, the camera is fighting the wind, Bobby, if you weren't sure. So we will get it figured out. All right, almost the third quarter, 45 seconds left.
I have that song in my head, Against the Wind. I was running against the wind.
You want to sing?
No.
No?
I will on the way home.
Okay.
I sound great in my car.
Eden looks to throw. Goes up down the middle.
Darn it.
Just a little low for Rubel.
He almost brought it in.
And most of the season, we haven't thrown a lot down the middle. A lot of it's been out to the outside. But that one comes up a little short. Second and about 20. And I think the scoreboard's pretty close to right there.
Yeah, I think so. At the moment.
And Eden in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to QB. QB up the middle. He breaks one tackle. Can't break another.
Good, bring him back.
Yeah, good defense there by number 53, Jacob Brown. And he couldn't quite get. He broke the first tackle. Wasn't getting away from Brown there. And that's going to be the end
of
the
third
quarter. Let me see if I've got this up to date. We are now at 20, aren't we? We scored 13 in that quarter? No. We scored 7 in that quarter. They scored 7. So score is 20-14. And we're going to take a quick commercial, and then we'll be back with the trivia.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Real quick. All right, we're going to do the Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. As we're getting ready, we'll try to not miss the play either. So, last week against Monroe Central, Elijah Eden passed for 238 yards and rushed for 109 yards. So he threw for 200, ran for 100. There's QB up the middle. And how many EH players have ever thrown for over 200 yards passing and rushed for over 100 yards in the same game? So in the however many years, 7 since the 70s. So
that's a tough one.
Yep.
There's a lot of years of football here.
And we've had some good passers too.
Yes, we have.
So here's going to be Redmond with a punt, a nice high punt, and doesn't really get a Royals bounce, kind of a neutral bounce there. So you can answer that trivia question on Facebook and on YouTube. There's Cole Allen. You've been replaced.
Sorry, Cole. I think you've been permanently replaced.
Oh.
Everybody likes my lingo.
Yeah. So.
Kyle Davis is saying 3.
3 players.
I haven't officially guessed yet, but I don't know the answer to this. For those of you that think that this is set up, he would not give me the answer to this, so I am as clueless as you are.
I would have steered her the wrong direction anyways. And there's Lori going to throw it deep.
We're going to get that.
Oh, yeah. That's –
oh!
And I think that may have been – was that Hayden? Yeah, that was Hayden. Hayden playing his really first varsity minutes here.
He came up limping a bit on that one. He did kind of go down awkward.
So Hayden Jackson with the pass defense there. He's number 81. He's also 2 different numbers. I think he's 1 number in white and 1 number in blue. So sometimes when you player doesn't play as much varsity. And we have a timeout here. Injury? Oh, we got a player down.
Down. Yeah.
Yep, we have a player down there, and then Jackson's kind of
he
limping around.
Yeah, he limped off a little bit.
So we have a few guesses. Let's see here. I'll show you here's the some of our chat lately. So,
I have my guess in mind. You tell me when you think I should answer.
Wait. So we got Kyle. You got a throw for 200 and rush for 100 yards in the same game.
If you would listen the first time, Derek, we wouldn't have to tell you again. I sound like I'm talking to sixth graders.
So there's some guesses with names. We've had a lot of, like I said, a lot of good quarterbacks.
One of the quarterbacks I thought of was Kyle Barentine.
Yep, which
were they a throwing?
Appropriately, we were no.
No.
But appropriately, superintendent of Shenandoah schools. Where we're at.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. No.
Who ran for two?
But he was a quarterback. They were wondering if he was answering him. Maybe.
Yeah.
So there we got a few more answers. Well, we'll get back to it. And the Raiders take over, down by 6 with 11 minutes to go. And I guess they've had the ball. Second down, good pickup, about 8.
We have a lot of both sides of the ball, or both teams running up the middle a lot in this game.
Yeah.
And not really getting very far either way.
Right.
And once in a while they'll bust through, but.
And if you weren't sure, it's windy.
Yes.
So.
That flag is.
Yep.
Is it windy out there?
Yeah. We should move the camera toward the flag.
Yeah.
So here we go. Third and a short. A stop here makes the Shenandoah at least have some serious thoughts about what they should do. Oh, he gets the first down and more. And going to pick up about 7. We'll see who comes off the pile there. That was Freeze.
Definitely first.
So
we need to figure out how to freeze him in his tracks.
yeah, he's definitely giving us some issues right now. Don't encourage her, Sam.
I've had some good ones tonight.
Oh, all right. Wing T under center. And
Is
looks
that
like a penalty. Flag on.
Let's hope it's on. I think it was illegal motion.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I believe it's a false start.
That's what I meant.
Or travel.
Travel, yes.
So
I haven't seen by double dribble tonight, but
no. And we got about 1st and 15. And Loy is going to throw. He's got some pressure this time. He's going to go down.
He is for a monster loss.
Yep, and that is Hoskins with the sack.
I wouldn't want to see him coming at me.
Yep.
Big boy.
And here's the play. Hoskins does a nice job breaking through and then didn't let go. So, big loss there. Got some watching from Kentucky. Jacob Spaulding.
Where's Jake?
He's right there.
Oh, he says
guessing
6 quarterbacks. Hey, Jake.
As soon as we have a timeout or whatever, you can give your guess, and then we'll.
Okay.
All right. And motion. Hellman's in motion. They're going to hand it up the middle. I think it's Freeze.
Yeah, they stopped him.
Yep.
Back line of scrimmage, wasn't it? He didn't get anything.
He didn't get maybe 2 yards. Our student section, I feel like, got smaller, a little less neon
Well,
over there.
it's a little.
It's
windy outside.
They don't have neon blankets.
Yeah, their blankets don't match, and the wind's blowing their direction. And did you know it was windy out there?
I think it is. Yep. Well, we do have a pretty good crowd. Small bleachers here at Shenandoah on the visiting side. Lori scrambling, and there's some
Got him
pressure.
again.
Nice, another sack. 2 sacks in this, and those are some major plays.
Who pulled him down that time?
I did not see. Evan Wheeler, with the sack.
Does Evan play on the offensive side too?
I don't think so. I think he's mostly on defense there. So that's going to make the Raiders punt down by 6 with under 8 minutes to go here in the game. And after this change of possession, we may give the answer. So get your answers in now for the trivia question.
Oh.
Ooh, and the Royals bounce.
Yes. Good bounce our way.
So here's some of our answers.
That would be a tough task for multiple quarterbacks. That's a lot. I mean, that's an outstanding night.
I think people are going to be surprised.
Let me know when I can guess.
You can go.
I'm going to say he's the only one. I'm going to say Eli's the only one that's done that.
And you would be correct.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Bring on the milkshake.
So Elijah Eden is the only player in school history to throw for over 200 yards and rush for 100 yards in the same game.
What do I win?
And I don't know.
A pass play. Oh, he
I wonder if we can
lost
get
his footing.
Dave,
throw was low.
Dave Poff signed something. I don't know.
I do have his picture in the backdrop
it?
of my fish tank.
Yes.
School. Maybe get him to sign it.
We'll get something. And so I don't know if anybody guessed him as the only one. I think. Yeah.
It's just me. I'm not sharing my milkshake with
you don't
anybody.
have to share anything.
It's
Here's
like
a handoff to King off the left side, and he's going to get
picked up about 7.
Yep.
Hellman bringing down King.
So, yeah, I think people would be surprised because we've had a lot of quarterbacks. I think actually the coach guy did the research on this. He said Jarrett Lewis was the closest.
Okay.
Closest.
Jarrett, I think, was a senior my first year here. Probably, 9 years ago he graduated?
Yeah, and he had the passing. I think his closest was like 70 yards rushing in the game. Houston didn't run as much. Splater didn't quite pass enough to get to 200. So
stop that run.
Yeah, I think we're still right there though. We're right at the goal at the first down marker.
4th and 1. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. 4th and 1.
It's a long one.
But it's not something the Royals have gotten easily.
No.
This short yardage stuff. So 4th and 1. And the handoff to King. He breaks one tackle.
He got through it, didn't he?
He's
Surely
right
to
at
goodness.
the sticks. He's right at the sticks. And we have not had a single measurement the entire school year or season.
Why have they gone away from that?
I don't know. We haven't had one measurement all season. We might have our first one right here.
I haven't seen the measurements, gosh, at any level in a really long time.
Yep, this is our very first measurement of the season. Cole, sorry you didn't get to see it. I know we talked about it all season. You're not going to get
Cole.
to see it.
You're a thing of the past now.
And I don't think I don't have control of where the camera is pointed. In case I haven't mentioned that enough. We have 233 people watching, so we haven't scared anybody away.
I think it might be me. I think it's.
So you're bringing the crowd.
I think I'm bringing the people.
And first down. Is that what it was?
It looks
sorry,
like we're
I was busy talking.
Yep, we got it.
So our first measurement of the season results in a first down. I think they just don't want it to disrupt the flow. So if it's close, they typically give it the first down. So
There was time when I felt like 3 or 4 times a game they'd be running the chains out.
Yep.
I always wanted to be on the chain gang. Just one time.
I bet you they'd let you.
I'd probably get pummeled.
How hard would it be?
Trip over the chain, run into the next first down markers.
I'd have somebody else tell me where I was supposed to stand. And that's QB off the right side. And, yep, just a pickup of maybe one.
Maybe, yeah.
You have thoughts on the talking basketball here late in this game, but thoughts on the fouls and the no 1-and-1 and
that's going to be.
It's going to be.
It's
different.
not. I mean, it's going to be. It's going to take me some getting used to. You know, it's going to be confusing. I think the first few games of the year until. But really, I don't think it's going to change the length of the game.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to change. I think it's going to be just interesting on how it all. I'm just interested to see a game with it because we didn't ever play by any of those rules. Oh, fumble, and Eden picks it up and just gets what he can. We didn't have any. We had one tournament that used those rules this summer. We didn't have everything else was like running clock.
Okay.
Normal bonus 1-and-1.
Right.
Anywhere we played this summer, so we haven't really seen it in action. So no more 1-and-1 in basketball, high school basketball. So we'll see how that turns out. That's what you get when you get basketball coaches doing football announcing.
I know
you
it.
Get some basketball.
You got to slip some round ball stuff in there.
All right, snap to Eden, 3rd and 13, and throws it out. And
is that Eli?
I think it could be Manship. Let's see. Yep, it is Manship. And he's going to be short. But you're now in range that you can maybe.
Got about 4th and 4.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think
4th and 2.
And the clock is right. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. I think if you wanted to kick, this is the direction that you would want to kick. But it's still, Redmond can definitely hit it from here.
Oh yeah. What's his best?
His long?
Yeah.
I am not sure what his actual long is. I know the school record is 42, which this would be very close to that.
And he doesn't have that.
He could kick 40, I think.
But who holds the record for that? Do you know?
I think Adam Hardy. Adam Hardy, I think, is the school record holder and longest field goal. And the crazy thing is, I think we have 2 kickers that can kick long enough to beat that record if we added Pablo, our exchange student.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Can kick 40 plus.
Soccer blood.
Yep, and he's been kicking for the JV. I'm sure he holds the record for most JV field goals because they've kicked quite a few.
Huh.
So I don't know. This would be the direction you'd want to kick. It would put it at a 9-point game, but it's a tough kick. And I don't think they're going to do it. They're going to go for it here. 4th and 2. And plus, he had a kick blocked earlier. So, for the snap and the extra point. So, Eden is going to hand it off to QB up the middle. He breaks one tackle. He breaks another tackle. He may go.
He is going to score.
He does. He scores a touchdown.
Made that look easy.
Yeah, and finally Mark breaks one. He's kind of been – Raiders have done a really nice job at kind of keeping him under control, I thought, tonight.
They have done a great job of it.
And there he just bursted it, broke a couple tackles at the line, and speed finished it.
Yeah, you're right, though. They have done a really good job of headhunting him. Hasn't had it easy at all.
And you can see now the Royals with a lead here. Another timeout. trying to figure out what they want to do here. 2-point conversion will make it 14, 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. So I think they're kind of talking this over strategy-wise. And let's see here, 26-14. Do want to thank everybody watching. We're on YouTube. I think we're at like over 1,700, nearing 1,800 subscribers. Facebook, you can find us on Twitter or X. IHSA TV, and at 9 Star Now delayed. So do want to thank everybody for watching, whichever way you watch. Most people watch on YouTube.
I do when I'm home. I'll go through the YouTube route.
It usually has the better video quality of all of them, but IHSA TV is pretty good video quality too. But it's a little harder for people to find, I feel.
Right.
So, by the way, our sectional next week, we'll probably talk about the volleyball sectional after this attempt. Will be on IHSA TV only on next Saturday, a week from tomorrow. And Manship in motion. Eden's going to throw, and it's knocked down at the line, and the 2-point conversion fails. We have not been very good at 2-point conversions this year. On a whole, I feel like our success rate's pretty low on 2-point conversions. Let's go ahead and talk about the volleyball sectional, because we did get approval to stream the volleyball sectional. That Eastern Hancock Riverside game is at 11 a.m. a week from tomorrow, Saturday, at Triton Central. So I come out and support the girls. They've had a great season.
They've had a really good year.
And they're Coach Rainbolt's really got them moving right along all season. And
she does a great job.
And they and then you see the other side of the bracket. It'll be Irvington right after our match on Saturday against either the winner of Cecina or Triton Central. And then the championship is that evening. And so we have, if we were to advance, we would be streaming the championship match as well.
I have good vibes about our chances. And
I think the last time we had a sectional at Triton Central, it turned out all right.
Yeah.
So.
I think the girls can make some noise in that.
Yep.
You got a good draw.
Yep.
Couldn't ask for a better draw.
All right, short, high kick, and played by the Raiders. There you're just trying to maybe put it in somebody's hands that's not used to handling the ball, and maybe they drop it. Windy
the
day
way
like
he
today.
Caught it and fell on it.
Yeah, he didn't seem real confident.
He didn't do that with much finesse.
Yes.
But he did what he had to do.
Yep. So good strategy there by the Royals. Trying to see if there's anything. Nope, we're going to come back here. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. Raiders down by 2 scores. And they're going to hand off the freeze. He's going to go nowhere. And
that's good. Good D, guys. Good job.
Yep. Kind of stuffed it right up the middle. And you got Loy in the shotgun. Loy's done a nice job throwing a lot of good balls.
I think so, too. I've been impressed with him.
Here he's going to throw another one. This one, the freeze.
That
Freeze drops it.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
He has had a good night.
Yep, that was just a little bit short.
Aerial assault.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be 2:44 left. I'm sorry, I keep saying the time just in case the clock's not working.
Why wouldn't it work? Why would? Because of the wind?
No, I think the wind's died down.
Actually, I think. Well, I don't know. I can see that flag whipping still pretty good.
There was something I had in my head I wanted to talk about as soon as this. No, I forgot. What was it? Oh, no. Oh, I know what it was. This cold weather makes you think of golf, right?
Why?
Huh?
Golf?
Yeah. Coach Hibbert's got a golf scramble coming up.
That's right.
So October 28th. That was my segue into the golf thing. Did you like cold weather? Cold weather. And October 28th, but I think Coach Hibbert guaranteed perfect great weather for
and
October
he's pretty
28th.
spot on with his intuitions.
So if you're interested in golfing on October 28th, the boys golf program would love to have you. They are. See if I still have that graphic.
Do
it's
they have
Arrowhead.
golf carts with heaters?
I don't know.
No heated seats, maybe.
I don't know. So it's a fundraiser for the boys golf program. They're trying to get a golf simulator. And, a freeze is going to come up short. It's going to force a fourth down here and long. They're trying to get a golf simulator that the boys and girls golf program.
That would be really neat. Have you ever used one of those?
No, I haven't.
They're fun. They're interesting. I'm not good at golfing, but I had fun with that. Doing that once.
We figured maybe Coach Hibbert would let us play with it a little bit. But, there's going to be another sack. Royals.
We are just steamrolling over them now.
Yeah, it's going to be Royals take over, and 2:13 left here in the fourth quarter, and you can start to see the Royals feel this one finishing up. But let's talk about, since we're talking about the golf program, and they got the girls golf program starting to really build up. Coach Allman with the middle school. We got some good athletes there in the middle school with some golf experience. And
yep, they're getting it rolling.
And Coach Eck at the high school level. So the golf programs are heading the right direction.
They sure are.
So that golf scramble could do a lot to help them build that program even more. So October 28th, contact Cody Hibbert at chehibbert@easternhancock.org to find out more information on how to sign up your team.
You doing that? I'll be on your team.
I'll check the weather. If they have shaved ice, I'm there. There's a run right up the middle by King, and that's going to be a first down, pickup of 13. And we got the Royals trying to just milk this away.
Do we have all of our regular guys?
Yeah.
All of our starters in?
Yep.
Okay. I can't tell through the screen.
Yeah. And now you with the lights, you get to look at yourself.
Yeah,
I've been staring at Sam this whole time.
I've been looking at my hat, seeing how it looks on my head here. People probably wonder what in the heck we're talking about half the time.
I know. That's how I feel like it is all the time when I do these. QB right up the middle. Going to be a pickup of about 4. That's why we never turn the lights on at home.
Because of reflections? Yeah.
So.
Do stats go on max preps?
They do.
For football too? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's what Sam's.
Is that what Sam's doing?
Sam does the game stats, and then they check them.
Oh, okay.
So now I think we're going to more of a victory formation here. 1 minute left. And this would allow the Royals to win the conference outright.
Awesome.
And I think we won the conference in the very first year maybe of the football conference, MEC. And then we haven't won it since, I don't believe. I may be wrong.
Well, we just clinched it.
We won it one time here in a driving rainstorm at the goal line stand, I believe, down there.
Was it windy that day?
And it was windy. And it was rainy. And I was at home.
So, yeah.
So I didn't see it. But
good work, guys.
So that's
good work. MEC champs right there. Good work.
Congratulations to all the players. Congratulations to the coaches. And so that's one of your goals. Yeah, it doesn't matter what team.
Absolutely.
It's nice when you have a conference, you want to win that conference. And conferences are not easy to win. Like boys basketball, I know, like we won more sectionals than we won conferences.
Yeah,
like,
conferences are tough.
You can't have a night off.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
And so you've got to be ready to play each night, and it's tough to do. So congratulations to the Royals and winning
job,
the conference
Coach.
3-0. Coach Echeverria and the rest of the assistants.
And all the guys that are in the trenches.
Yeah. So we'll look at that standings here. We'll get that up there. I don't know if Coach Knight's going to come down. Do you want to talk? You want to interview Coach Knight? Do you want me to?
Well, you better go.
If he
you
comes,
better go for it.
He may have already gotten out. He may have already left.
Coach who? I couldn't tell.
Coach Knight sometimes comes and talks to us after the game.
Bob's here.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. I'm getting slap happy right now.
So we lost our camera. I didn't have a backup plan for if we lost our camera. Let me try something here. Maybe this will work. Nope. Yeah. So there's our standings. Rose moved to 3-0, 5-3 in the conference, and win it outright. North Decatur is going to be in second place, and then next week's game between Shenandoah and Monroe Central will be in that third and fourth game. And then there was one more thing I wanted to see before we start packing up, because I got a lot of stuff to pack up here. So here's the sectional coming up. Sectional draw is on Sunday, so we'll find out who we play and where we play. And it's a really balanced sectional.
It really is.
With the exception of maybe Union County, because Shenandoah was competing. Like, they only lost to Northeastern by 3. So even though you see Shenandoah at the bottom and Northeastern at the top, that was a 3-point game.
It's a lot of balance, as you say. They're
so it doesn't matter who we get.
It doesn't.
It's not going to be an easy draw.
Right.
So that's what's coming up, and we will be looking forward to that. Anything else, Coach?
I appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
Yep, thank you.
Always
for
fun.
Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Sometimes it's funny.
Yes.
It's fun, funny, interesting.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know if what happens here gets across at home, but
I know.
But
if everyone at home was sitting in here, they would,
Yes.
they'd completely get what it's like to do
Yes.
this.
So I do want to thank you, and good luck on your season. I'm excited to see what the girls program does.
I am ready to roll.
And
Ready
it's
to
always
go.
fun to watch, and
Can't wait to work with this group, and I got high expectations for not adding pressure to them or
Right,
anything, but
yes.
I feel really good about this year, and I got great senior leadership, and it's got some good young kids coming up, and so it's going to be a pleasant year. It was a great summer, and I know just based on the summer that we had that, the chemistry of this group is. It's good. I mean, I just have I have all positive thoughts, and can't wait to get in the gym with them.
Yep. So it's real close. And then what's the first game?
Our first game is Westdell.
Westdell.
Yeah.
Is that home or away? Do you know?
That is at Westdell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will. I'm actually planning on going in some during fall break to get the computer ready for Coach Shaw and Coach McDaniel, and we'll have some, and I'll probably do a few games. I think Coach Bechtel says he wants to do a girls' game.
Oh, he should, because I'm going to do. Every now and then I do one or two of the boys.
Right. And so he told me that he says he thought he should do a girls' game. So
I think that'd be fun.
We're going to have some different people doing the girls' games.
We need to tell him too that he and I are going to do some wrestling live stream.
Wrestling?
Yes,
yeah, he doesn't know about that.
Okay, well we'll let him know.
Okay, so.
All right, have a good trip home.
Yep, and
Joe Paxton.
Thanks everybody for joining us. We're going to get out here. I'll throw a couple commercials, and we'll see you. Have a good fall break.
Have a safe weekend.
Yep, night.